Hello guys, once again welcome back to a new video. Today I am going to review this. This is the Honda CB650R. This is the stripped out version of the CBR 650R. This comes under the Street Fighter segment. There is only one variant available which costs 8.67 lakhs ex-showroom with two color options. Matte Gunpowder Black Metallic, Candy Chromosphere Red. And now let's talk about the specs. It gets with 648cc 4-stroke inline-4 SI engine which produces 87 PS of max power at the rate 12,000 RPM and 57.5 Nm of max torque at the rate 8,500 RPM. It gets with switchable dual-channel ABS and a switchable traction control. Now let's do a detailed walk around. These are the keys of the motorcycle. It has this Honda badging on either sides and this is the front look. It's looking chubby and bulky, but it's compact. It has that Superbike DNA, which it is. This is the LED DRL. This is for low beam and this is for high beam. It has two housings and these are the LED indicators, but indicators are not bright enough. This is the front telescopic suspension, which is finished in lightish gold color. And this is the front wheel. In the front, it gets with dual discs with 310 mm of disc size, Nissin brake calipers, and the alloy is finished in light goldish color with the tire section of 120/70/17 inches with the wheelbase of 1449 mm and overall ground clearance is 148 mm. For the Superbike standards, it's very decent, and these are the 4x1 head-up pipes exhaust. And this is the radiator for liquid cooling. So this is the side look. It looks very compact, as I said. Here is the CB650 badging, which is finished on brushed aluminum kind of thing, and here we have Honda badging. Tank is very huge. This can fit 15.4 liters of fuel tank capacity, so it has a hinge in it, and overall fit finish is very premium as expected. So this is the exhaust, which looks little bit like underbelly. With removing of this by fitting aftermarket, we can even improve the ground clearance. And this is the rear wheel. In the rear, the tire section is 180/55/17 inches. Overall, the bike weight is 206 kgs. And this is the rear monoshock suspension. 206 kgs is not much heavy. These are the rear set foot pegs, and it has the tactile feel which makes it premium. Overall length is 2128 millimeters, and this is the grab rail for pillion. Pillion seat is also wide and big enough at Superbike standards, and the rider seat is very comfortable. This is the rear tail light. To be frank, I didn't like the rear look. LED indicators which are not bright enough. Rear tire, it gets with a chain drive, sari guard which is not well integrated, aluminum swing arm, and overall width of the bike is 284 millimeters, and Honda claims the mileage of 20.4 kilometers per liter, which is very decent. Let me turn on the motorcycle. It does this 299 thing. And on the left we have this traction control on and off button, and this is the high beam, low beam. Let me show you. So it gets with two housings, as I said, all LED lights. Here we have hazard light, and this is the horn button. This is the indicator button. So on the right we have this kill switch. Let me turn on the bike and let's hear the exhaust note. I think I don't need to say anything about the exhaust note. End of the day, it's inline 4 and it doesn't get with quick shifter. Quick shifter is a part of accessory. Neutral surrounded with RPM meter, and here we have trip meters. I think this is the button to toggle through. No, it's time, and this is the overall odo and stuff, average, trip 1, trip 2. This is the time, I think, and this is the digital speed. Here we have temperature meter, and here we have tail lights. See, the traction control light is on, and these are the mirrors which are huge enough, and it is built on twin tube type chassis with the wheelbase of 1449 mm. On this note, let's end this video. Hope you liked my efforts. If you did, like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you soon. Bye.
Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.